Tonight's video is going to be all about the season finale of True Blood, which is a show I'm very, very into and I love a lot, and I have to wait till next summer till I see any more of it. If you're not a fan of True Blood, or you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, you're not going to understand pretty much anything in this video. I don't suggest tuning away or anything like that, but thanks for the view anyway. The season 3 of True Blood I was really into. I really enjoyed it. Had introduced werewolves to it. Werewolves that just turn into like regular dog wolves. You know, it's just a regular hound dog wolf. It's a wolf, but you know, it's not like a monster or anything. It's just like, I'm a wolf now. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then we learned that the main star Sookie is actually a fairy hybrid person. Which, with me explaining that, sounds really gay, but it's okay, and it's a whatever. So you're like, all right, whatever. You know, she's a telepath, okay, whatever. It starts out Eric Northman and Russell, who's the badass vampire over 3,000 years old. They're like just laying dying outside in the sun. Sookie saves Eric, and then Eric sees, you know, his maker Godric, and he's like, well, we got to save Russell now because Godric says we need to do this. So they save Russell. And then they bury Russell underneath fucking concrete, which that was cool. And then Bill, who betrays Eric and buries him underneath the concrete. I don't know why he just didn't like stake him or whatever. I don't know what was the point of that. But anyway, Eric gets free and rats on Bill about all the bad things Bill has done. And now the other like subplots with the other characters like Lafayette, who's in a gay relationship with a nurse guy. Who also turns out to be a witch. They're introducing witches in this season. I'm sure next season we'll really pick up and we'll learn all about witches and shit like that. It's really getting out there, which is cool. So he's got a gay nurse witch, and that's his side story. There's a couple other side stories. I really don't give a shit about the other side stories, though. I gotta be honest with you guys. Like, the brother, Jason Stackhouse, he has this whole big side story all about him and his girlfriend who's a werepanther and this town of inbred hillbillies and stuff. And I don't give a fuck about it. I'm, like, completely not into it. I'm like, yeah, okay, this Joker and his fucking bullshit. So in the end, Bill loses Sookie because Eric ratted him out, and he's depressed about it. So he calls over the Queen, under false pretenses that she's going to be able to feed on Sookie and her fairy blood. And then he's like, no, I'm just going to fucking kill you because you've tasted Sookie, or whatever. He's just going to, you know, fucking kill her. And she's like, well, I'm older than you. And then they do a Matrix stand-up. They go like that, and they fucking float in midair, and then they fly towards each other. And I was like, all right, whatever. Whoa. And then at the very end, Sookie's in a graveyard, and then all of her fairy ancestors come in, and they're like, come with us, and then they flash, and then the credits roll, and that's it. Not as epic of an ending as I was hoping for a season finale, but I still appreciate it, and I knew it was going to be a cliffhanger. I knew that was going to happen. It gave me a little bit of closure. I love this season. I love the show. Can't wait till the next season. The thing I love about the show the most is it's got to be the opening sequences. It's the opening scene, and then the middle, the following that is the intro scene with like the music and the credits and stuff like that, and then the show progresses. It always cuts in. The music always cuts in like at really weird moments. It's always like, oh my God, is he dead? I think he's dead. What the fuck is that? Sookie. Bill! Ah! We'll see ya. Now, of course, me explaining the show out of context, anyone hearing that is like, well, that sounds stupid. No, it's actually a really good show, and I definitely think, God damn it.